Once you have built a mansion, you must protect it from intruders because it is so attractive that it attracts people, and not all of them manage their intentions well. This list is about how the elite class has become unpredictable to make their homes safer and impossible to do without their will. If you try to gain unauthorized access, there is a chance that you are facing serious challenge, like forever being stuck there and you're deaf. Hi everyone. In today's video, here is a compilation of the 10 most heavily guarded homes on Earth. But before we begin, consider subscribing to my channel and smash the bell icon to get tuned. Done? Now let's start. Number 10. Fairfield Estate. The Hamptons here are the richest of the richest hangouts during the summer holidays, and with all their money, you should also take precautions for safety. Fairfield Estate is one of the safest houses in the area. Owned by IRA billionaire Renard, the house became one of the most expensive in the United States, as its worth is about $200 million. Renard has spent most of his fortune collecting art, and most of his prize works are on his estate. About $500 million, which are considered the best of the best paintings, also deserve the best security. Fairfield Estate is constructed with a high-tech security gate, and high-tech means that only those who are invited can enter the grounds, let alone the buildings. It has bulletproof windows and enough security cameras to keep intruders out. Renard is very careful about the security of his 21-room property, which costs him quite a bit. Number 9. The Zombie Bunker. There hasn't been a zombie apocalypse that seems like some people are very well prepared. In case zombies take over the world, there is a safe house for zombies known as the Zombie Bunker. The entire house in London consists of solid concrete and movable walls supported by thick iron sheets. Also, the windows are tightly protected with hard concrete slabs. The Zombie Bunker is equipped with a drawbridge system for entry and exit, and it's also the only way in or out for people. If you need to go out, you may need to study it first, which makes it clear that the architects have not compromised our safety. The building is not aesthetic, but who sees the beauty when the zombies are coming for you? You know where to go. Number 8. Bill Gates' home. Bill Gates appears to be a modest and friendly person, but that doesn't mean you're always sneaking into his house like that. It's also known as some of the most expensive real estates in the world, and since it's owned by a software expert, why not consider a high-tech mansion as we predicted? To prevent his electricity bills from being falsified by planting mines and electric fences, his house is surrounded by trees and plantations that also provide privacy from photographers and paparazzi. It has cameras and heat detectors that alert residents of every intruder within a mile. If they receive visitors, they must use a special pin to control the heating and electrical appliances that are in the house. Without a doubt, he lives in one of the safest houses in history. Number 7. The Kardashians. After all the known hate from the Kardashians and the Paris incident, Kim Kardashian has increased her security of him everywhere. After firing his bodyguard, Pascal Duvier, he also increased the security at his own home without taking any chances. The security team occupying the area was checked very closely in the background, and only the best were hired. No one can enter the property without prior security clearance. Instead of taking one car, there are dozens of cars that follow and confuse you during the trip to make sure that no one follows your footsteps. Various motion detectors and hidden cameras surround the property as well. There are rumors that there will be a state-of-the-art safe room that will make the house as secure as Fort Knox in any case. Number 6. Evergreen, Colorado Maximum Security Mansion. The name of this country house is not too dominant. It seems that it is literal. The Maximum Security Mansion in Evergreen, Colorado is very secure. Spanning over 32 acres, the property has a $6 million security system that disguises almost every other house. The best thing about this house is that anyone with an Apple iPhone can sign in and look around the cameras installed throughout the house. All that is needed is the credentials and approval of the security team. The property has an impressive thermal imaging camera that allows you to verify and recognize all the traces left in 20 minutes. So make sure you don't get too far if you walk into this house and walk into it. With super censorship throughout the house speaks for itself, letting everyone know about everything from the bathroom to the kitchen fire, whether accidental or intentional. Number 5. The Corby Family Residence. The Corby Family Residence Corby in Hollywood Hills, California is known for its expensive and excessive use of security, and the millionaire residents of the property are well protected by biometric recognition software and seismic prevention techniques. The Corbys have their house built of concrete, and they bury it 10 feet underground if nature finds it. The house can also withstand man-made disasters such as nuclear and chemical attacks. Bunkers with enough food and drink to keep the family alive for 6 months. But in case of an intruder, they don't need a phone but can call the police from anywhere in the house with a few keystrokes. The well-appointed panic room has CCTV cameras that allow them to see the entire house and control impressive fog to deter burglars. Number 4. Ryeongsong residence. You may be thinking about who would necessarily need a security system in a country like North Korea, a land that is the name of fear, where you could face the death penalty of wearing only blue jeans. That's a different story. In a nutshell, the Ryeongsong residence is located in the northern region of North Korea, where the royal family lives. The palace not only has the advantage of being located in the deadliest secret land, but also has an impressive interior and is considered the safest place in the world. Like Kim Jong did to his country, he has also extended to great lengths to ensure the safety of his luxurious home. The residence is surrounded by an electric fence, an armed guard, and a minefield. The walls are protected with leaded concrete iron bars that withstand a nuclear blast. In the event of a catastrophe and quick escape, the house is connected to other royal residences, such as Chenyam House, also known as Residence Number 26, through secret underground tunnels. Even if the intruder walks through the gates and guards, God knows what chemicals are waiting for them, which are released into the air when the alarm sounds. Number 3. Buckingham Palace. On one hand, it is a popular tourist trap in London. On the other, it is the safest place in the entire kingdom, and perhaps the world. Some streets around the palace are closed during opening hours, and the police are taking control of the restricted area to make sure everything is working properly. Since a man named Michael Fagan has expanded the building to look around, precautions are tighter than ever. If you have been there, you may have seen the famous changing of the guard. The guards use a ring system to ensure that no night watchmen lower their eyelids to sleep at night. This system works as Guard A rings Guard B rings Guard C, which then rings Guard D, and the bell lasts all night, covering the entire property. Number 2. The White House. You know that Barack Obama was the most closely watched president in the world, and that's why the White House has all the security features you need. You can imagine it or not. For starters, the iron fence surrounding the White House looks ordinary, but it's capable of sustaining an internal or external impact from any car imaginable. The property has special agents on the premises at all times. Make sure only friendly visitors pass through the gates. Scanning food is very impressive and is done offsite to exploit anything found offsite. The White House also controls limited airspace, where helicopters can't get too close. And even if this is the case, the house has bulletproof windows and radar and infrared sensors that can detect local or unwanted movement in the field. Number 1. Kronstadt Fortress, Alexander I. Russians are known to do unpredictable things. The key point in the construction of this fortress was to keep unwanted people from St. Petersburg in Russia. There is also no way to get close to the property. Nearby, there are almost 40 fortresses, of which the Kronstadt Alexander I fortress is the safest. There have been futile attempts to seize the fort, but people have given up spending their time and energy because the fort is too secure. The military installations have 40-foot-long piles that jut out into the ocean and reinforce the top of the property. Not only does all security end here, but there are 5,535 of these stakes, which definitely cannot be reversed. These stacks have more layers, which make them more indestructible. The first layer is made of sand, even if you go through it. The second layer consists of concrete, on which the third layer of granite is applied. Well, it is currently abandoned, but taking a day trip to this fortress is never a good idea. I hope you liked this video. If you did, kindly click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to smash the bell icon to get notified. See you in the next video. Thanks.